gonna do a two roars this weekend. I feel like Don's not gonna be able to submit until probably Sunday night at the earliest, and I'll probably forget a lot of what Jay and Jim said. So I might have I might struggle anyways to remember. Um, Jay, Jay, I'm surprised that you didn't like the fuck's his name, Ed Sheeran. Surprised you didn't like that. I think you should watch it again. Um, I thought it was quite soulful. Look at this fucking horseshit. Look at this horseshit. Oh God. Um, I thought it was good, but maybe you just liked Train that much better. I thought what would you say, the cute instruments. I thought that was good, and well, I think you did say it was good. Well, whatever. I thought it would be closer in your opinion. Uh, wow, you got very detailed 2001. I've got that too in my brain. I can certain days and certain events or things like that. I have that ability too, but it seems like the further back the memory, the more detailed and clear it is. Maybe it's really not, but in my brain it is. But that was interesting. And I remember when you were. I remember when you were doing sales, and I do remember you saying that you weren't really doing any sales. Matter of fact, I feel like you haven't like many jobs in your life, and fucking great that you're able to not work right now. Fucking envy you. Yeah, I'm not going down there. I'll work. But what else did Jay say? Said you listen to some Led Zeppelin. You know what? I gotta tell you, and to Jim too. I mean, I'm thinking when I was like a teenager or middle school, I heard of Led Zeppelin. I had zero interest. Zero. I probably heard some things. But now, when I hear them, I don't know many songs. Remember when Diddy did that? Remember he was on P Diddy or Puff Daddy or Diddy or Puffy. What the hell did he do? He did a Led Zeppelin sample. I forgot the fucking name of it. But I remember when I heard that, I knew it was Led Zeppelin. And I feel like I started listening more. But long story short, it's a song called Ramble On or Ramblin'. I think it's Ramblin'. But of course, Stairway to Heaven is fucking amazing. And I didn't appreciate Stairway to Heaven until about, I don't know, I was probably in my early 30s. Early 02, 03, 04. But that's good for me because it's almost like I've had this newfound group, which I didn't appreciate, and then all of a sudden I like them a lot. But anyways, I heard this song recently by them. Like fuck, it's so good. And then I saw a Train thumbnail on my YouTube. Like Stern usually has again, like somebody commented years ago in the comments about whoever the sound engineer in that studio was. It's amazing. It's so fucking accurate. Like I don't think Train could have sounded any better anywhere else than they did there. And that's anyone for that matter. I keep thinking about Duran Duran, how good they sound. Everybody, but it was so good. I don't know if I don't think there can be a better cover by any group of any song than that. Maybe as good. I don't think it could be any better. It was fucking amazing. Jim seemed to like both, and Jim, Jesus Christ, you have a lot going on. I feel like Dad said something that you had something with you came back cancerous, but I feel like it was a dream, so maybe that was true. So I mean, it sounds like everything's under control. I mean, that C word's got to be scary as shit. Um, might take your advice tonight and just put on some Led Zeppelin. And I'm sure there are many songs of Led Zeppelin that I have no idea. But this might be a good night for that. What else? Jim. Oh, Jim, you're coming to Rome. Fucking amazing. That is going to be a packed house on Sunday. Hopefully it's nice weather so we can like spread out inside. And but it'll be good to see you guys. Looking forward to that. The Mom and Diane dynamic is interesting. It's interesting. And listen, I don't give a rat's ass if Mom and Diane are best friends. I don't 100% sincerely wouldn't care. But I find it weird because Diane is doing the cooking for Sunday. And I often wonder, I think Mom talks, well, I'm 100% sure Mom talks to Diane on the phone more than she talks to me in the end. It's fine. It's just interesting. And I was talking to Andy about that recently. She thinks it's super weird. And I'm just like, that's just always the way it's been. But anyways, I don't know with this, but Diane's doing the cooking, and her dad's coming. Apparently he's coming. I'm not laughing. Apparently he's got some dementia going on. I don't know if he's been diagnosed by something other than Diane and Jeremy, but it'll be interesting to see how he is. Because I know Craig Brown Sr. quite well, and he's always been a, how do you say, he's a big child. And I mean that in a nice way. He's a fucking good guy. We've had our run-ins. Whatever. I've done some shitty things, and I think he has, but I know him pretty well. And I wouldn't think that they said that Jeremy said that a couple months ago, Craig unplugged the freezer in the kitchen. He unplugged because they have a storage freezer, and he unplugged it. How the fuck are you unplugging anything in the kitchen? Like, what did you think you were doing? And I just think sometimes, if I'm wrong, I guess I'll never know, but if I had to guess, I'm thinking some things he does for the attention. So I'm interested to see how he is on Sunday. I don't know. So there's that whole dynamic. Anyways, hung out with Mom and Dad almost 2 years ago now. We took a long ride somewhere. Of course, I was in the fucking backseat, like I'm 8 years old. And we were going by, it was such a long one roar. We were going by Aunt Gert's house. They're just totally mesmerized at how bad that place looks. The front yard, everything's grown over me. Like, a lot of the house is covered by shrubs. It looks like shit. And we drove by there. And anyway, we started talking about the Colemans and how we started talking about Bill Coleman, right? Bill Sr. And how he stopped talking to his mom, Gert, right? Gert was Bill and Jim's mom. And Bill disowned his mother, Gert, because Gert just became best friends with Lucy, who is Bill's ex-wife. And Bill was fucking pissed. So that just, when they were telling me that story, I immediately thought of Mom and Diane, you know, like, I've never gotten pissed, but it is weird, like, I really think Mom's closer to Diane than me. Way the fuck out there, the fucking beanies with this. But, I don't know, it's just been on my mind, recently. And again, I don't care. Maybe it's because Diane was her first daughter-in-law. She met Diane when Diane was, fucking, Jesus Christ, 18 years old, Diane was. And maybe she's just like had that just fucking bond, right? I don't know. I just find it weird that Dad texts and calls me every night, and out of 365 days a year, Mom calls me single digits. It's just weird. It's just weird. So, anyways, that's gonna happen tomorrow. Jim, man, a lot of doctors going on with you, Jim. But fuck, you're gonna live a long time because you get checked out. Your dermatologist. I've got appointments that I just don't go to or I don't make, and one of these days it's just lights are gonna be out. Early 60s at the latest. Whatever. Really, I don't give a fuck. Anyways, so Train wins 2-0, or 2 to whatever, 3-0. Don, Jay, you mentioned Don is going to like those weird instruments. Here's the thing about Don. He's already stated that he does not watch these entire videos. There's a good chance he won't see that. And he might pick Eddie because, I don't know, it's a different vibe. And yes, Jim, I keep messing up his last name. Ed Sheeran? Sheehan or Sheeran? Sheeran? Ed Sheeran? Ed Sheeran? That was on Stephen Colbert, who will be done with his show, I think, in a month. I guess that's all I got right now. Let's get this thing going. The brackets. Jay, softball. I gotta tell you, I really wish I could watch your fucking games. Your defensive liability. You're right. They always say ball will find them no matter where they play. But any chance you can make that person a pitcher? So there'll be a game or two where she can just pitch. You guys got DHs? AH? All right. I will wait for Don's review and I'll send another video when that's done. I'll talk to you guys later. See you.